Would Representative Hansen yield to a question?
Will the gentleman yield? You're in order, Representative Shipley.
You referred to a super spreader event at the Capitol. Could you please elucidate what precisely you were referring to?
Well, I believe the protest gathering that was on the first floor of I believe they were protesting masks and the use of vaccines. And when I look down and see 300 people standing shoulder to shoulder, and what I know of the science, I would believe that has the potential being a super spreader.
The potential. Okay, so that's been 10 days since that event. Are you aware of any illnesses connected to that event?
You know, Representative Shipley, I have not followed up on that. I stayed a safe distance away, and I did not take in attendance of those people.
So you admit you have no knowledge of any disease being associated with that event in any way, but you're still comfortable labeling it a super spreader?
I am comfortable, yeah.
Even though, to the best of your knowledge, there's been no disease or illness connected to that event?
I am comfortable in labeling it a potential super spreader, and we're still within that window of where it could happen.
Okay, well, if there are no illnesses or diseases connected to the event, would you apologize for those remarks?
You give me the people who I would need to do that, and I'd...
State your point. I didn't see who it was. Okay, go ahead. Hold on one second, Representative. State your point, Representative State.
He's requiring him to elicit an apology on the potential that he's already mentioned.
Wasn't requiring anything. I was asking a question.
Representative Shipley, Representative State has the floor. The gentleman from Van Buren, the gentleman from Lynn, Representative Stade, and the gentleman from Woodbury, please approach the well. Representative Stade, your point is well taken, but Representative Shipley, you still have the floor, so the chair recognizes the gentleman from Van Buren, Representative Shipley.
Thank you, Representative Hansen, for answering the questions. No further questions for you at this time, but I would just like to point out to the body that we have members making very broad claims that affect hundreds of Iowans, accusing hundreds of Iowans of spreading disease that will kill people, kill our family, yet they're making these claims, admittingly, no scientific evidence whatsoever to back it up. No verification. They're more than willing to throw hundreds of Iowans under the bus.
Hold on, Representative Shipley. Representative Hall, state your point.
I believe we're speaking on Amendment H1001 and should have comments confined to that amendment.
Representative Shipley, will you please move? Are you planning on wrapping up your comments?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I will wrap up. I believe the point is well taken. And again, just please very, very, very mindful when we're making these statements that affect Iowans, that we actually have scientific, valid, established data that can support these claims, especially when we're making very broad accusations. And then for the purpose of H1001, I believe this interaction did actually demonstrate that wearing the mask does prevent clear and concise communication. So thank you, everyone, for demonstrating that.